Welcome back to Baseball Rambles, everybody. Hope everybody's doing awesome out there, staying safe, getting excited about the offseason. That's right, now that everybody's been tendered or non-tendered, I think we're going to see things pick up pretty quickly. If you haven't like or subscribed, please do so. Can't tell you how much I appreciate your support. Best way you can help me out is by hitting like and subscribe. And I give away prizes to subscribers just to say thank you for watching, so you're going to be able to get in on that as well. So the Toronto Blue Jays, that's right, what a mess is going on there. And if you've watched any of my vlogs, you'll know for the last couple months, I have been chirping quite loud about the Toronto Blue Jays really pulling the trigger and getting this rebuild done. And everything this season really revolves around that Vladimir Guerrero extension. And now we've seen some information trickle out, and we see how far apart both sides are. Vladimir Guerrero's camp wants a deal 10 to 12 years, between 350 to 400 million. I suspect he'd probably settle around 360. Most MLB analysts suggest that Vladimir Guerrero's contract is only worth 10 years, $260 million. But the Blue Jays have actually exceeded that and have gone as high as 12 years, $305 million, which Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s camp has turned down. Yeah. So it doesn't look like it's going to get done. Furthermore, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has said that if the deal is not done by the time spring training starts, he's not going to entertain any contract extension talk through spring training and the season, and will wait for free agency. And if Vladdy hits free agency, he is going to walk. Just like Bassitt will at the end of this season as well. So if we do not get that Vladdy contract signed, this is looking like a tough spot for the Toronto Blue Jays. And this sort of negativity has now rippled into the starting rotation. That's right, we'll start off with Kevin Gausman. He's not really as frustrated with management. He said that there was a lot of onus on the players this year for the lack of success. But he did say that Toronto Blue Jays management needs to make some big moves. And he understands that the management can't do that and the Jays pull off a rebuild. Basically signaling that Kevin Gausman is willing to waive his no-trade clause and be traded if push comes to shove. Now we got Jose Berrios coming out recently and saying, hey, it doesn't really matter about Juan Soto. All that matters is the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. extension. And if management can't get this done, I certainly see myself opting out of my contract and leaving at the end of 2026. Yeah. And then you got Mr. Bassitt. That's right. Bassitt has been frustrated since before the All-Star break. Has publicly said that he would not mind being traded at all, and has suggested that there are some major flaws with the Jays and what needs to be done this season. So you got Bassitt, you got Gausman, you got Berrios. Basically the head of our rotation, all saying if that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. contract does not get done, might as well just rebuild and trade us all away. And the Jays only have one MLB prospect in the top 100 farm system. And the analysts have suggested that if they traded both Bo and Vlad, they could easily end up with 3, maybe even 4 top 100 prospects. Certainly 3. And if that continued on with Berrios, Gausman, Bassitt, Kurt, and Dalton Varsho, we could end up with easily 8 top 100 prospects, the best farm system in all of Major League Baseball, and certainly the best farm system that the Jays have ever had, even better than when Bo and Vladdy were both in the minors. And the Jays do have this corporate entity supplying big budgets for them, i.e. Rogers, in excess of $200 million. Maybe it's wise to wipe off all this talent, beef up our farm system, wait for this great talent to emerge maybe in 2027, 28, or later, and spend that money and really buy a competitive team that can get it done this time around. Let me know what you think. Do you think Vladdy's going to get traded? Do you think that extension talk will actually happen and to come into fruition? Or do you think, like I do, Jays are just going to ride it out this season and it's going to be tough? Always appreciate to hear what you have to say in the comments below. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll ramble on soon. Take care, guys.